you don't have to be elite to beat the Dallas Cowboys. They've shown you that throughout the season. That's number one. Number two, I'm not going to sit up there and blame Carson Wentz for all them damn passes that have been dropped by these receivers, okay? They got to show up. Number three, Louis, you can attest to this. Zach Ertz, that brother's a bad somebody. 65% of the time that you've targeted him, you've connected with him. 69% of the time, you've connected with Goddard as well. So you've got your two tight ends that you can utilize. This kid, Boston Scott, is a sleeper. We saw him a few weeks ago. He's been doing some things, all right? So when I look at that, and I look at the injuries to the Dallas Cowboys, particularly in their linebacker core, the fact that their corners haven't been as elite as we thought they would be, the fact that they've had some issues themselves, I believe the Philadelphia Eagles are going to drop 30 on the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday. And although I will admit I am praying that their secondary will show up, because that's what I'm trying to say is my question mark is about the Eagles' secondary. It is not about their offense. Their offense will show up. They're going to drop digits on the Dallas Cowboys, and the Dallas Cowboys are going to be in this Lions den. They have expectations. Everybody knows that they're the more talented team, and that because of expectations, they will fall this Sunday to the Philadelphia Eagles at Lincoln Financial Field. That's where I'm coming from with it. That's where I'm coming from.
Look, you know what, Max?
And yes, by the way, and yes, the hell it is wishful thinking, but I don't give a damn.
Look, I'll tell you what. This isn't, for Carson Wentz, this isn't about trying to be better than Donovan McNabb. It's not trying to be better than Nick Foles. It's not trying to be better than anybody. All he needs to do on Sunday is be the Carson Wentz he's been for the past 3 weeks, which is one of the hottest quarterbacks in the NFL. There's a reason why, look, back in the summer, in the spring, I thought he would win the MVP. Put it out on social media, said, given what they have, he will win the MVP. Given all the things that he has lost, Philadelphia shouldn't even be where they are right now. They shouldn't even be playing for a division title. They should be right now thinking about how they're going to pack up their lockers and go home. He needs to be good for one game, just this one game this week. And against similar opponents, the Bills, the Bears, the Patriots, the quarterback who he's going up against, who he's going to be matching up against this week, he's outperformed him. This is a guy, just look, Greg Ward Jr., Boston Scott, Miles Sanders, Zach Ertz. Keep an eye on those 4 names. The more you hear their names on Sunday, the more you will see that this team right now, I think, is going to pull what is going to be really a pretty miraculous upset. Because it doesn't really matter what has happened before. It doesn't matter what these lineups look like. I've been in this matchup.
Louis Riddick.
Listen to me. Listen. I've been through this matchup.
I'm shocked.
I've been through this matchup. Philly has no business man for man being able to compete with Dallas, because Dallas is a better football team man for man. But that doesn't matter in this game.
Yeah, it's not supposed to matter because your quarterback's supposed to be a lot better. The fact that Carson Wentz is being grouped with Dak Prescott now when he was challenging for an MVP a couple years ago, I want to answer everything you guys just said. 1, if you don't have to be elite to beat the Cowboys, then what does it mean if they lose to the Cowboys for Carson Wentz? 2, you know who drops more passes than the Eagles? All I hear about is how many passes the Eagles drop. The Cowboys drop more passes than the Eagles. Oh, Carson Wentz's receivers drop passes. Dak's drop more passes than the Eagles. And in terms of his help, I mentioned Zach Ertz. That's not enough. I mentioned your emerging star running back. That's not enough. A second tight end who's good. At least he can block. He could do some things. That's not enough. How about an offensive line? Pro Football Focus. 4 of the top 14 offensive linemen play on your line. 3 Pro Bowl caliber left. That's not enough. You have enough if you are the Philadelphia Eagles, if and only if the dude you paid $100 million to plays like a $100 million player. We've seen it before. It's in there, but it hasn't come out this year.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this also. That's a good point you just made.
No,
it is. If he plays like a $100 million quarterback, did you see him against the Redskins? Did you see him in the second half against the Giants? Did you or did you not see him play in that game?
Game winners, back-to-back games.
That's right.
You're talking about 2 of the sorriest teams in the NFL, and I will mention that in the 4th quarter,
all he has to do, Max, is win this game. That's all that matters right now. Winning this game.
Lewis, with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, on 3rd and 2, you all know what I'm talking about. A guy who's led the league in fumbles since he entered the league, fumbled the ball. And if that Avonte Maddox challenge goes the other way, the PI call, your season's over. How does that happen? Your season's over.
We heard you loud and clear. Here's the deal that you're missing. You act like we're saying Carson Wentz needs to go out there. Hold on. You act like we're saying Carson Wentz needs to go out there, is going to go out there and play like a scrub, but the Eagles are going to win anyway. No. What we're saying is Carson Wentz is going to show up. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. So wait a minute. That's my point. At the end of the day, you either believe he's going to show up or don't. I'm not saying to you that Carson Wentz could play like a scrub and the Eagles are going to win the damn game. I'm saying to you, you sleeping on this brother. The brother's going to show up.
Actually,
that's what I'm saying.
I feel like I'm the only one who's not. Everyone's giving him these crumbs like he gets credit for being a top 15 quarterback or having a couple of good fourth quarters against two of the sorriest teams in the whole league that happen to reside in his division.
I
have higher standards for Carson Wentz than you do.
All right.
You know,
last word.
No, I'm just going to say this. Look, Max. It doesn't really matter who he played well against. Context is important when you're watching football. Look at some of the throws he made. You remember the touchdown he threw to Miles Sanders? Remember the game winner to Greg Ward? Game winner to Greg Ward?
Second best pass of his career.
There's maybe only one other quarterback in the NFL who can make those two throws.
Agreed.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.